Growth mindset is choosing how you think and respond when things go wrong, not waiting to feel ready. You hear the phrase and you treat it like a pleasant idea. That is the problem. You keep treating mindset like a mood. The moment pressure hits you, hand the day back to whatever first thought screams loudest. Your next move tells the truth. How many times did you close the laptop after a rough draft and call it not for you? How often do you skip the gym after 1 week session and tell yourself you need a better day? What do you do when a message stings and your first reaction is to delete and avoid the conversation? You know the pattern. You shut the door on a small failure and wait until the mood returns. That is what kills progress. The false version of this idea says, think positive and everything follows. The real version is harsher. Growth mindset is not a slogan. It is a choice made while your body wants something else. It is deciding what to do before your feelings do it for you. Look at your life. Closing the laptop, putting the phone on and scrolling until the night is gone, deleting a rough recording instead of saving it and improving it, walking past the pile of work because the first attempt felt ugly, leaving your shoes by the door and not leaving the house, skipping one call because the conversation will be awkward. Those are the private tests. Pressure is not the problem. Surrender is. You make one small move anyway. The pattern that destroys this is waiting for confidence to arrive. If you only move when you feel ready, you will forever be waiting. The useful thought is the one that forces the next visible action. The thought must prove itself by moving your hand. Your next move tells the truth. A useful thought has to move your body. Feeling better is not the same as doing better, so stop pretending. Mindset is about repeating a line to yourself. That is where you keep giving the day away. Here is what you do when resistance hits. Say out loud, "What can I learn?" Then do one tiny, visible thing immediately. One sentence, one rep, 1 minute. Open the file and type one sentence. Put the phone in a drawer and walk to your desk. Hit record for 30 seconds and save the file. Do one push-up. Set a 1-minute timer and write a single line. The action must be small enough that your brain will not bargain. Say the question out loud. That breaks the argument in your head. Then move. The ritual is simple. Say the question. Do the small thing now. Repeat that. The first time, it will feel awkward. You will fail sometimes. You will still reach for easier comfort. You will still pause too long. The point is, return faster. The kind of man who practices this becomes the kind of man who returns sooner. The standard is proven when the mood is gone. Delay gets stronger every time you obey it. The start is small. The pattern is not. Make the corrective act visible. Make it filmable. Put the phone away where you have to stand up to get it. Save the draft with the first sentence you hate. Walk back into the room you left. Tie your shoes and step outside for 90 seconds. Those tiny repeats stack. You are not training your feelings. You are training the bridge between thought and action. Your words must lead behavior. That is the work. Don't argue with the results. Use pressure as information, not permission to bail. When someone criticizes your work, don't defend until you learn what is useful. When a workout is bad, do one extra rep and call it practice. When a recording sounds rough, save it and mark one small edit to make tomorrow. Your standard is built in these moments. The proof is that you keep coming back. Your next move tells the truth. Pressure separates talkers from returners. Keep it simple. Say the question. Do one visible thing. That is the correction. Keep doing it tomorrow. Repeat until the pause shortens. You will relapse. You will still scroll until a full minute goes by and you realize you lost an hour. Forgive quickly. Come back faster. The goal is not perfection. The goal is speed of return. The identity shift is quiet. You become the kind of man whose words force his hands. You become the guy who reopens the document when it looks terrible. You become the guy who answers the hard message instead of deleting it. Practice the single ritual until it becomes the default. Over time, resistance loses authority. It does not disappear, but it talks less. Pressure becomes data. You stop reacting and start choosing. That is how progress looks in private. Here are lines to remember when it gets loud. Your next move tells the truth. A useful thought has to move your body. If your attention is always available, your future is always negotiable. Feeling better is not the same as doing better. Delay gets stronger every time you obey it. Say the question. Do the small thing. Do not inflate this into a long plan. Keep it tight. Make it immediate. Make it visible. If you want the habit to stick, film one moment of it for yourself, even a 5-second clip. It's proof you returned. Keep the ritual private and repeat it. That is how the standard holds when no one is watching. You will still miss days. You will still be tempted by easier comfort. When that happens, use the line and the motion and come back faster. The practice is the point. The identity follows. Keep returning. Keep the action small. Keep your speech leading your hands. Your future is built in the tiny moves you make while you are unmotivated. If this hit you, subscribe and ride with us daily. No comfort, just discipline.